Hello, everybody. It's Mr. G, the history teacher. I'm talking to you today about the aggregate rockets. Now, you've likely never heard of the aggregate rockets as that name, but I guarantee you've heard, if you know anything about World War II, about the A4 aggregate rocket, also known as the V2. Now, the V2 is probably one of the most famous pieces of technology next to, I would say, the atomic bomb to come out of World War II. This rocket would revolutionize all future rocketry and would actually play a major role in the development of space-faring aircraft. However, what I want to discuss is the last four in the series of the aggregate rockets. Now, aggregate rockets 1 through 5 were all part of the development of what would become the V2. But aggregate rockets 9, 10, 11, and 12 is what completely changed the game for the world. And while they were never built, their conception, their development, their planning can be seen in modern day rockets. So as you can see here, the A9 and the A10 were designed to go together. And that's because this was a multi-stage rocket. The plan was for the A10 to provide the initial lift to get the A9 to altitude, and the A9 would finish the journey. Now, what's important about this is that the estimated range of this platform, the A910, was about 5,000 kilometers, which is about 3,100 miles. So to put that into perspective, a direct trip from central Germany to roughly New York City is about 3,800 miles, which is not within the range of this rocket, but pretty close to it. And this is more than likely why the Germans used France as a major testing area for the development of their rocketry, as they were planning to eventually launch this rocket to the United States, and they needed to hit New York, Washington, D.C., and cities like that. So what do you do when you want to reach this maximum distance? So the major way to increase this range would be to basically add onto the rocket, which is basically what the A11 and the A12 designs were, is that they would increase the range by adding more to the rocket, thus making it a larger rocket. This four-stage rocket would become very important, as this would be the development of rocketry for the future. The American Saturn V rocket and the Russian N1 rocket can all be traced back to this development. That's it for today. We'll talk more about it in the future.